want to see a magic trick? Whew! That feels better. Yeah, ooh, hang on. Alright, let's do it. I really like it, but give me 1 second. Alright, now we can start. Your photos suck. This is why. There's 3 reasons why your photos suck. The first reason your photos suck is purely technical. So, you don't understand your shutter speed, you don't understand white balance, you don't understand ISO, you don't understand aperture. That's the first reason why your photos suck. If you don't know those things, close this video, go learn, go figure it out, take out your camera, go for a walk, take some pictures, come back afterwards, come see me, you'll figure it out. That's the first reason. The second reason, which is a lot more important, is that you don't understand composition. You have no idea what you're doing. You understand how your camera works, and you understand your settings, and you understand the basics, but you don't understand your simple composition rules. For example, you don't understand your rule of thirds, which is stupidly important in the world of photography. If you don't understand at least the rule of thirds, then you're not taking photos to the best of your ability. You need to start practicing. So understanding the basics of composition, things like your rule of thirds, your leading lines, your symmetry, your patterns, all these things come together to create a photo that is much more appealing for the viewer. So you need to put in the work and put in the time to really understand those rules of composition. Now, once you understand the basics of your composition, you can start making your photos suck even less by using more complex forms of composition, such as the Fibonacci sequence, which you can see in everything. Like, everything. The world is Fibonacci. It's a long story, you'll figure it out. Then, once you understand these rules and you have a firm grasp on your composition, you can make your photos suck even less, and start breaking those rules, start smashing them into pieces, do what you want. That's when you can start doing that, but not before. First, you have to have a solid understanding of what you're doing and why you're doing it. That's the basis. The third reason for why your photos suck is probably the most obvious, is that you're actually improving. You're getting better. You're getting to a point where you're looking back on your past work and realizing that maybe that's not as good as you thought it was, or maybe that's not to the caliber that you have now. And that's also fine. In the wise words of Jake from Adventure Time,
dude, sucking at something is the first step towards being sorta good at something.
And that's where you're at now. Look back at your past work, really figure out why you think those photos suck. Even if it's a photo that you took yesterday, you think that that photo sucks for a reason. And you need to figure that out. You need to figure out why that photo sucks. Whether that's your composition, your exposure was off, it's too busy, there could just be things in your photo that you don't like. And that's where you're gonna start developing your style, and you're gonna start finding the things that you think make a good photo. And that's what's gonna make you an effective photographer, and that's what's gonna get you far in your career. In reality, your photos probably don't suck. They might not be technically great, they may not use the rules of composition properly, but just because you think they suck doesn't mean other people will. And those photos still have sentimental value to you and to other people. So don't disregard them straight away. They're still your past work and it's still your prior art. Whether you think that that's terrible or not, that's up to you. But in the end, it's still your work. Take kind of sucking at something and use it to your benefit. Use it to start being sort of good at something. And eventually you'll get there. If you have a similar story about thinking that you sucked at something, or even your early career in photography, I want you to leave that in the comments. I want to hear it, I want to reply to it, I want to start a conversation with you guys, I want to hear what's going on. And even link it to your Instagram, link it to your Flickr. Show me your work, show me what you've got going on. I'm interested. If you learned something from this video, give it a like. Otherwise, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Even this looks way better than my last video. I feel like this is great. This is sick. I think we're gonna stick with this for a while. I think this is the final setup.